everyone. My name is Amy Jo Martin, and I live in North Carolina. I'm in my 50s, and I've been involved in dog rescue for over 25 years. My roommate and I started out by adopting large dogs, and then we gravitated to the seniors when we realized that they weren't being adopted. And then we adopted our first special needs dog, and he was a tripod German Shepherd named Nick. And that's what sparked our interest in special needs dogs. We have adopted three-legged dogs, two-legged dogs, dogs with neurological issues, severely deformed legs, pretty much the whole gambit. Now, little Jet here, we adopted him when he was 1.7 pounds, and he has neurological issues as well as rear leg deformities, so we knew he was going to need a special cart. So we started wondering, what can we do to make him a cart that would actually fit him? We had an interest in 3D printing, and we received an Anycubic Mega S 3D printer, and that's when we started trying our hand at making equipment for the little guys. Hey everyone, we're back with Jet, and if you remember, he was 1.7 pounds when we first adopted him, and we were having trouble finding him a quad cart that would fit him appropriately because he was so small. We knew what we wanted to build, we just didn't have the capability of doing so until we got our Anycubic Mega S printer, and then we went down trying to figure out how to print Mr. Jet a quad cart that would help get him back up on his feet. We ended up going to a couple of the STL websites, and here's some connectors that we've printed out as well. Got some T's and some elbows, and there's a coupler floating around here somewhere. And we put them all together, and this is what we created for Jet. And this is his quad cart. He used it for the first 3 or 4 months of his life with us, and this allowed him to learn how to use his body. He had mobility issues when it comes to balance and muscle movement and just learning how to control his body better. And this cart allowed him to do that. He outgrew it within a few months. Now he doesn't need any type of mobility tools. So this was perfect for when he needed it. Something about him, he was diagnosed finally with cerebellar hypoplasia, which is a neurological condition. But before he was formally diagnosed, we thought he may have hydrocephalus, which is where the skull doesn't fully form around the brain, and it leaves a lot of soft spots. So we were afraid that if he fell and hit his head, he would do some damage to his skull. So we figured since we were already printing out a quad cart for the boy, let's try and make him a helmet too. So we went to our Anycubic Viper printer and made 2 different types of helmets for him. I found the STL online, and we made 2 different types. We made one with PLA filament and put some foam on the inside, and it's a harder plastic. But the one I like the best is the TPU filament, and it's squishy. I'm not going to squish your head, buddy, but it's soft, it's squishy, it's rubbery. So if he were to fall and hit his head, I say he'd bounce a little bit. It may be too late for these guys to adapt to this type of equipment, but think how many pups we could help by catching them early in life.
Oh, fix your ears, fix your ears.
Providing them with these type of items, maximize their mobility, and then when they're full grown, they can go to a professional and get something custom made that they can use for the rest of their lives. And that's really what I want to do. With Anycubic's help, I want to offer this type of equipment to rescues and to individuals who need it, and I want to do it at cost. It isn't a business venture, it's just a way to help. If you're interested in adopting a special needs dog, and that's my goal, is I'd love to see more people adopt special needs dogs in the future. If you think you're interested in adopting, hi Tippy, there's plenty of special needs rescues around. There are some that don't specialize in special needs, but they do take them in. For instance, Lovey Loves and Canine Castaways are 2 special needs rescues in Florida. Mutt Misfits is a special needs rescue in Oklahoma. And Perfectly Imperfect Pets is a new special needs rescue in North Carolina, and that's where this little guy came from, Frizzle. If you think you are interested in adopting, please check these rescues and other rescues out. And if you're not positive that you want to, or that you're ready to adopt, then feel free to talk to the rescues and see if you can foster for them. rescues are begging for fosters at this time, and it'd be a great way to find out if a special needs dog will fit into your household and into your time, and that you do need extra time, you need extra patience, but it's so very rewarding, and I note it. And I'd like to thank Anycubic for taking an interest and supporting what we do here when it comes to making products for special needs dogs. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I'm on Facebook. And I'd like to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thank you so much.